So I suppose when it comes to planning a house and designing a house,
Yep.
one of those first things you need to do is actually put in a landscaping plan, or we did in our case. Is
Yes.
this common with town planning, and why do we need to do that?
It is. A lot of the reasons why it is very common now is they're trying to protect the local environment and buildings, the values of other people's houses, things like that. They don't want to see things that don't work in that area go in where they shouldn't be, basically. So it's become more and more common, and we get requests all the time for landscape plans to submit.
So what is it town planning then are there to assess? What are they essentially scrutinising? What are they often saying yes and no to in our area specifically, and also more generally as well?
Okay, so they want a list of plants from you. They want to see that you're going to be planting local Indigenous plants. That's a huge thing. They want to make sure that that any overlays are covered. So whether that's a heritage overlay or the bushfire overlay, they've got to make sure on those things. What else is?
So it's more about making sure that the design of what you're actually doing is keeping in theme with the area itself, but also making sure that we're canvassing the laws?
Yes, correct. Yeah, so you've also got the building regulations that you need to stick by as well. So that might come down to a pergola that's too close to a fence line, or a decking that's too close to a fence line. So there's minimum requirements for things like that. That's to protect your neighbours, and again the bushfire rules and regulations come into it with that, having combustible material on the boundary lines and things along that line.